What's up, everybody? By now, everyone knows that I've been dabbling a little bit in Bitcoin and BitConnect and all of those good currencies and things like that. Today, though, I want to show you how to be successful with Bitcoin and BitConnect. First of all, let me say this. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're not going to invest $100 and be a millionaire or making $100,000 by the end of next month. It's not gonna happen. And if anyone tells you that, they're selling you a dream. Trust me. It's called compound interest. This is how you make money using BitConnect and Bitcoin. Compound interest is just, in layman's terms, you're just reinvesting your profits. Once you hit a certain amount, you take that money, instead of withdrawing it and going to spend it, you take that money and you reinvest it back into the system. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna jump over here to the computer screen and I'm gonna show you just exactly how that works. Let's go. All right, so compounding interest. We're gonna start here. This is a spreadsheet. This is not my spreadsheet. I'm going to create my own spreadsheet so I can be able to send this spreadsheet and give this spreadsheet to people that sign under me. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna enter a starting amount. So let's start with $100 and let's find out the interest rate. So how do you find out the average interest rate? You go over here to Bitcoin, to the Velocity, whatever, software, and you look right here. So today the interest rate was only 0.11, but tomorrow the interest rate will be 1.50, $1.50. As you can see, 0.48, 0.98, 146, 0.42. This right here is the lowest. This 0.11. This is the lowest I have personally seen it myself. I have not seen it personally any lower than that. So now we jump over to this chart right here, and we're just gonna put in a number right here for the average interest rate. So let's put in 1.5%, and as you can see, everything right here on this side, it changes. Let me go ahead and make this just a little bit bigger. Whatever you put in the number, whatever you put in is gonna show, it's gonna change automatically right here. All right, so we're gonna start off with $100. Now, you put in $100. On your first day, you made $1.50, okay, off the interest. The interest is 1.5%, you made $1.50. Now, you're gonna do that. You got 9 days. 9 days after you make your first initial $100, you've made back $1.10, all right? Now, this is where most people, they mess up. Instead of taking that extra $10, they'll withdraw it and spend it. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is, you want to take this $10 and you want to reinvest it back into the program. Now you have a total of $110 invested in the program. So with the interest rate still being 150, once you reinvest that, you have $1.65. You have you're making $1.65 off the daily interest, and now you have 110 invested back into the program. Okay, so let's say you put in that 110, your first initial payment, whatever, and you don't make no more reinvestments. You just stop right there. You put in that 110 and you're done. You don't make no more investments, okay? That will leave you with a yearly earning, a 1 year earning of $547 if you don't do any more reinvestments, okay? Now, let's say, for instance, you do reinvest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Within 7 days of making this first $100 or this first $10 investment, 7 more days, you've made another $10. What do? You take this $10 right here and you reinvest it back into the system. You reinvest it right here. Okay, now you have a total of $120 invested back into the program. Now you've made $1.80. Okay, now again, if you stop reinvesting, you'll have a nice little amount. So if you stop reinvestment, you will make $602 a year. If you just reinvest $20 back into the system and don't do anything else, no more. You just stop reinvestment. That's how much money you will have back in the system. Okay, now let's scroll. And also, these days, these reinvestment days, they get closer. Okay, so as you see, the more you go down, the more these days go to where you're making now right here, 154 days, you're making $10 investments every day. Now look, right here, your first $20 investment into the system. So you make that $20 investment in the system, now you have gained a total of $860 you have invested into the program in 174 days. Now you're making roughly $12 a day. Okay? So you keep going. Now you're putting in 30. Now you're putting in 40 and 50. Now, if we're going to scroll all the way down here to 365 days. All right. In 365 days with just investing $100, you have now have an estimate amount of $9,630 into the program, okay? Which gives you a daily interest of $150 a day, okay? You'll be making $150, which, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. You'll be making $396 a day, as you can see right here. $396 a day is what you're making. You're making $150 on daily interest a day. Okay? So $390. If you was to stop investing right here in a year and don't make any more investments, then you'll be at $55,000 a year. You'll make $55,000 in 1 year if you stop at 365 days from a $100 investment. Now, let's keep going. Well, first, let me show you this. 365 days. You are also gonna start reinvesting $1,000. I'm sorry. You're gonna start investing thousands of dollars. So on day number 371, you do an investment of $110. Okay? Now you're making $117 a day. Okay? $117. Now let's keep going. Let's go down to 730 days. That's 2 years. Okay? 2 years. Starting, now remember, I started with just $100, okay? And I reinvested. Now you will have a total of $100,000 invested. You will be making $25,465 a day in 2 years. That's retirement money, okay? $300 a day is retirement money. $500 a day is retirement money, okay? So that will leave you with a yearly, right here, a yearly salary of 9 million, whatever this number is, this is what you would make. Okay? Now, I don't know about y'all, but I could live with making this right here a year. Okay? I could live with making this right here a day. Okay? Hell, I can live with making, let me see, let's scroll back up to 365 days. 365 days right here. I'm good. I'm good with making $395 a day because that would still leave me with a yearly cap of $55,000 a year. That's more than your average 9-to-5 job. So basically, people, what I'm telling you is invest some money, a little bit of money into Bitcoin. It costs $100 to get this certain program started in BitConnect. It costs $100 to get started. I will be leaving links in the description on where you can start. The first step is with Coinbase. I'm not going to go too deep into Coinbase today, but I will be doing a tutorial next week. Excuse me. I will be doing a tutorial next week on Coinbase, how to get started with purchasing Bitcoin, how to send them that money over to BitConnect so you can start this crypto millionaire challenge. Okay, I'm gonna call this the crypto millionaire challenge because it's a millionaire challenge. You can become a millionaire within 2 years if you stick to this. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You're not gonna get rich in 6 months. You could, but you would have to put a big starting investment down, maybe like $5,000, okay? To see a year to become a millionaire in a year, you'd have to put down $5,000, okay? Now, for some people like me, I only put $100 down to start. There's a lot of us out here, or maybe you just weary and you don't know. Take that $100 and put it on there. You know, we go to the clubs, we buy nice shoes, we buy the nicest clothes. Some of us smoke the best marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Take that money, and instead of blowing that money, invest your money into this program. Income tax season is coming up. Instead of taking your income taxes and blowing it and doing a whole new wardrobe, take some of that money and invest it. Invest it. This is why millionaires stay rich, because they invest their money for the future. They don't invest their money for right now. They invest their money for the future. So that's all I have to say today. Next week, like I said, I'll be putting up another blog on how to get started with Coinbase and making your first initial loan. And hopefully by then I'll have a compounding spreadsheet for everyone. So I appreciate y'all time, and if you have any questions, you need any information, feel free to inbox me, call me, whatever. Just hit me up, man, and let's get to this money, y'all. Y'all be smooth one time.